toast. East side, west side, out. Let me down. Baby, little nigga, you sit around me. Hold the run, nigga, off the phone. Oh, shit, down. It's time to get in the hood and see the OG. You
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. Tonight we continue Wild Weekend with much between the Mexico City Diablos and the New England Patriots.
welcome to the 56 show. This is my life, my pain, my night, my blood letter. Back to sleep on the night, man. Drive, cops hold you down. You fear for your life. If you heard about the guns that I'm about, I ain't going nowhere. I done told you, nigga.
This AFC wildcard game. Taking it about the one. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. Their own 26-yard line.
And y'all know, big things come in small packages.
First down, St. Clair. He takes this for 3 with 22. Giving 3 there on the first play of the game, and it's second down.
He feel like he won't make it out because his problems too deep. He had a shootout in the Salty Spring, got hit with that heat. He starting to have some crazy thoughts. He put tattoos on his sleeve. He got one tatted by his eyes, symbolizes me neat. He swear to never tell no lie, cause that's not what he believe. He keep a pistol when he ride, but still feel like he gon' leave. They say that girl not on his side because he gave her speed. They say he drawing some signs and his pain on the They say he moving on to the land where the gate closed, baby. They say he drawing some signs and his pain on, baby. They say he moving on to the land where the gate closed, baby. They say his missus walked in on him, he was playing with some fire. They say he missing to his nigga, he might blow out his mind. Like he been looking real suspicious, they can tell he been crying. They say he said he wait on something, he keep his eye on the time. They hear the headphones on his head, and Luther Vandross, baby. They read his wall, it was reading up in there, he got a dead soul, baby. They say he headed on to the land, and his home, oh, baby. He say they don't understand who I am, like all think I'm going crazy. They say he headed home to the land where the gate closed. They say he drawing some signs and his pain gone back. I say I'm drawing some signs to my pain gone, baby. I say I'm headed home to the land where the gate closed. They say go get that out his hand, he on the porch with a chopper. They say he took like 7 bands, he say his help in his problem. He said he cannot trust a girl, he got no love for his mama. And he got used while he was up, he said he back at the bottom. They say his body acting up, he don't want to go to the doctor. They say they see he giving up, he don't want to talk about no dollar. His only trust is for the run because his past gon' follow. They say this nigga just crazy. They say he ready to the land where the gate closed.
Going down the left side.
They say he got some signs and his pain on
Into the end zone of the Patriot defense. Touchdown. We'll see if that pick six looms large as this game continues, because we've seen plays like that alter a lot of playoff contests over the years.
I would agree with that totally. You often think to yourself, why do they alter it so much? Because after games, don't we hear coaches and players say, well, one play doesn't usually determine the outcome. But I don't think that's really true to you, because there are times when we see plays like that, and all of a sudden the momentum jumps to that team's side, it deflates the other side, and they never pick it back up.
to death, nigga.
That's the thing for me. We talk about momentum changes. A play like that is the ultimate momentum change.
Just sit out. you come out and defend our enemy. You sit down and you shut up and tell your master to come on out and deal with it. Next time they bring up the guns, you gon' respect us. That little vest ain't gon' do you, like you from Necker. I ain't even trying to hold you up, Mac on your slim. I'm a soldier from that mode, I'm the ghost of him. From the ever police stretcher, no cameras catch it. Drop you off in a rival hood, you rather be arrested. If you didn't have no stripes, you couldn't wear your necklace. Niggas hand around your soul, that's a choker reference. My ancestors took old food, made soul food. Jim Crow's a true suit, stole the soul music. That's the blood that goes through me, so if you assume it, I can never sell my soul, they sold it sold to me. People teaching to ruin it, but don't confuse me. You mouth fall for the cameras, I make a silent movie. Now here's some jury. No civilization is conquered from the outside until it destroys itself from within. Pin. Put a pin.
What the hell? Didn't even fucking mean to press that button, young.
He goes left side, and he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Patriot defense has a touchdown. Now this defense looking like they have come to play the pick six, and just like that, it's 13-0 early on.
Well, go back with me to our training camp visits. What do we hear during these drills? Pass. Ball's in the air.
And then my favorite.
Oski, that's the interception. That means everybody finds someone to block them legally, stay on your feet, and they get it done. Touchdown.
And he'll bang that one through.
Makes the score Patriots 14.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
They'll take over first down and 10 at their own.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And job one here, Charles, just keep possession of the football. 2 drives, 2 turnovers to this point.
You're exactly right, Doctor. Hippocratic oath. First, do no harm. And right now, they're harming themselves on offense.
I like that. No one is mistaking me for a doctor, though. But thank you, Dr. Davis.
Second and 3.
A good run, got 7 on first. Here's 2nd and 3. Now a handoff here to his running back. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
Exactly what they needed right there, because they needed to use the ground game to take some pressure off, because the quarterback's been struggling a little bit.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. They went with the run-pass option, and I don't know if the option really mattered there because the defense was ready.
So many times you put the defense at a disadvantage because you have those multiple options, but when they read their keys and play it correctly, sometimes the result goes in their favor.
And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. First catch of this wild card game for a 1,000-yard receiver in the regular season. He's got a first down, too. Now a nice throw here right side. He hauls it in. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
Brings up 2nd and
That's tough to play zone defense when they can just curl up right there in front of you.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, we talk about finding the soft spot. Defensively, how do you make sure they don't find a soft spot like they did there?
Tough to do, because what they normally will do is run routes that'll pull you out of that spot that they want to get into. That's what we call not taking the cheese, right? Don't go for the mousetrap. But it's hard to do, because when you see a guy cutting that in that direction, you tend to go towards him.
This will be their first trip to the red zone. 1st and 10 at the 19. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And he's got him. Got his man on the end route. Complete. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 9. Yikes, a 4-yard loss really sets them back now for 2nd down.
Tackling's obviously critical down near the goal line. That was great work there to make the hit behind the line and make sure he doesn't get any further. Did a really nice job wrapping up and not letting him loose.
And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down.
That's what you're going to need to do against those big receivers. You got to get in there and get physical with them. That time he got in close, got in tight, and knocked the ball away.
Out of the gun now on third down. And this is going to be intercepted. Able to get there and pick it. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. So more problems here in this first quarter. Already 2 scores down, and here they give away the football.
And if I'm the head coach, I think it's time to start lighting a fire under some of these guys. Now, you have to do it within your personality. They can't perceive it as fake. But I'd go get after some guys because they don't look ready to play to me. They look flat, uninspired. It's time to get moving.
And they're able to get this one across the 35. They went 3 and out on their first drive. Things already looking better here. 1st and 10. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
14. Diablos, nothing.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. And to give this time to the tailback. And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
And that's what I'd like to see out of this defense. A little fire, a little toughness. It hasn't been the best first half for them, but they did do a nice job there, forcing a loss on that play.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. Now a give, right side. St. Clair, and some room to roam now. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains. We often give credit to the O-line there. 2 tight end formation. Those tight ends block pretty well also.
Yeah, and that's one of the most dynamic positions in football now. The tight ends who can block at the line of scrimmage at the point of attack, and they can also get downfield and catch the football.
And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays.
36-yard line.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. Yeah, this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
It's a gain of...
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it can turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
2nd and 5. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete.
The pass.
And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36. Now, that screen there on 2nd down certainly didn't develop how they had hoped. Is that one they should have even tried, or is that one the quarterback sticks in his pocket?
I think the latter. I like what you said there, because trying it is one thing. We can second-guess just about every call. But in this case, when you realize that it's broken down, just throw it at the feet of your intended receiver so that no one can pick it off, right? You don't have the ball tipped up in the air, and you come back and try and pick up the 1st down on 3rd down. That way you don't lose any yardage.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. Inside the red zone here. They'll look to throw. And he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. A 14-yard gain there as they look to improve this 14-point lead.
1-yard line.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown. Taking it in from a yard out. And the Patriots, they add on to their lead.
The touchdown was scored by the runner, but the offensive line, they feel like it's theirs. They blocked that one up perfectly, allowed him easy access to the end zone.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Fielded just outside the goal line. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
1st down and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And the interception thrown in the red zone last time. We'll see if they can rebound.
I just have to think the last thing he said as they went back out there was, don't do that again. What do you think?
What do you think?
Yeah, I think that. I think that not only did he say that, but he also told him, let's put it in the end zone that it's supposed to be in, all right? The end zone we're trying to score. I know we're being a little bit facetious here, but the bottom line is take care of the football, and everything else should flow from there.
Quick lesson, never ask the play-by-play guy a question.
Hey, you're my partner. I know you're right there with me.
So that flag will cost him 15.
And it doesn't matter anymore how you get the face mask. Any part of it, that's going to be 15 yards.
Back to throw now on first down. And the tip there altered the ball flight, and it falls incomplete. It'll be second down.
You can tell they wanted to get that ball downfield, but they had nothing working in the secondary, so he dropped it off to the running back. That one ended up incomplete.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Now a man open down the middle of the field. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. A gain there of 21 yards.
First down.
And I don't think there's any question that this offense is going to need to hit on a few more plays like this. It's been a difficult first half for them, to say the least. And I do believe if they want to get back in this game, they need to start right now.
And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked off at the 28. And he will bring this across midfield to the 49-yard line.
Interception.
Haven't even escaped the first half, and he's already thrown 4 picks.
And Brandon, back in the good old days, probably back before you were born, if your starter threw 4 in the first half, he might throw 8 or more for the game because they weren't going to pull him out. But nowadays, the patience level isn't quite there. He's going to have to make some real adjustments, or the backup may see some time.
They'll run on first down. St. Clair. He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. A big hitter there, a first down gain of 26 yards. They went with the nickel look defensively, so they had 5 defensive backs in there. Didn't help them stop the run.
Yeah, I love that, the nickel look. 5 cents, 5 DBs. But what also happens then, you take a big body off the field in order to insert that guy. So you're taking a big off for a little. And oftentimes you can run the football effectively against that defense.
Right back to him on first down. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
And that's exactly what you want on a first down run. Pick up 5 yards, bring up 2nd and 5. The defensive line, though, they've got to figure out a way to out-leverage the guys up front because the offensive line is winning at the point of attack.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. They'll drop to throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. His first catch of this wild card game, and it's good for a first down.
At the 11-yard line.
2 minutes to play here in this first half of the NFL playoffs. Coming up at the half, we remind you that we're going to do what we've done all year. We'll get you down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. Coach will have the lowdown of what's going on here in this wild card weekend as we begin the road to the upcoming Super Bowl. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
A 1-yard gain could look like a disaster. It all depends on how the game is going.
Is it a series of 1-yard gains running the ball? If that's the case, you might have to start thinking about throwing it a little bit more. But if it's just the occasional 1-yard run, hey, congratulations to the defense. They won that one. Come back and get them the next time.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. They're going to look to throw. Rolling to his right. All that gets him is just a yard, and now it's 3rd down.
Yeah, not much there that time, and I think we were both wondering once he got out of the box whether he just throw the ball away, and he winds up only picking up a yard or two.
And on 3rd down, a nickel formation here defensively. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. And this is caught. Touchdown, Patriots. A 9-yard touchdown grab. And the Patriots add 6 to their lead. And, partner, they found a gap there on the post pattern, and it was in the middle third of the field.
And that's really difficult to do because ordinarily the safeties are back there to prevent that happening. But they found the opening and exploited it.
It's good, and they stretch their lead to 28-0 now.
Makes the score Patriots 28, Diablos nothing.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Fielded just outside the goal line. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23.
And 10 at their own 23-yard line.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
So apparently some grabbing there in the middle of the O-line.
I've often wondered why that doesn't happen more often for guys that play center. Having to snap the ball and then trying to get your hands into the proper position, that's difficult to do. He got caught that time.
They're backed up here with a 1st and 20 now after the holding penalty. Looking to throw. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. It's an 8-yard pickup, and it'll be 2nd and 12.
8-yard gain brings up 2nd down at the 22-yard line.
Throw left side complete. It's Mason. And they'll get him down here at the 23.
Number 15.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. The passing game not in sync here early, and now it's 4th down.
4th down.
They bring their punter out there now as he's on to punt for the first time tonight. And he'll get this away into the icy winter air. Fielded just inside the 30. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. It's a 45-yard punt, but a decent return there of 9 yards. And control of the football switching hands with very little time remaining until the half.
Let me breathe for a minute, man. Let me breathe for a minute. Let me breathe. It's too hot to attack with the wagon. Knee back.
New England with a first down as they begin the drive. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
So we're at halftime of this AFC wildcard matchup as we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. Teams try to avoid being one and done in these playoffs as we start the second half of this AFC wildcard game. The play action fake. They'll look to throw. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off at the 36. But that one is going to sting. First play. The third quarter and a turnover.
And you have to know that at halftime, they spent a lot of time going through their checklist of what they wanted to accomplish to start this third quarter. Turning it over like this was not on that list.
Not at all. And he's over the line and into the end zone for a Patriot score. A great effort there. His second touchdown of the night. And the Pats take advantage of field position on the turnover to cash this one in. And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter.
Patriots 35. Diablos nothing.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
Fair catch made at the 25-yard line. They'll take over first down and 10 at their own.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And last time, one play interception. So this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling. Because a one-play drive where you throw an interception, a lot of people think the very next time out, run the football, don't give them a chance.
Maybe play action?
I think maybe you go play action, show your quarterback, you got a little confidence in him, and let him fling another one.
To throw on second down. Weber looking deep down, and that's caught inside the 30. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. What a play that turns out to be, 36 yards.
First down.
Check three. Hawk 70. Mustang 19.
Operating from the gun, Weber. And he will find his man on the end route, complete.
Weber's pass.
That one good for 10 yards. And that'll make it second and a foot or so. It's got to be so tough having the ball in the middle of the field like that, knowing that a linebacker is just waiting to make a big tackle like we just saw.
No doubt about it, because offense coordinators love to call plays and send receivers into the middle of the field. And linebackers, they want to naturally discourage those plays from being called.
Looking to throw on second down. Weber, his throw caught right around the 6. His second catch of this wild card game, and it goes for a first down.
The goal for any offense versus a zone defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. A pickup of 4 on first down. It'll be second and goal. From the 2 now, second and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a third down. Looking to throw. Weber. And he gets into the end zone for the touchdown. From 3 yards out. And his guys are able to strike for 6. But look, this is a team, Charles, they faced adversity all year long. They had to fight and claw to win that division. But they're putting it all together here in the wild card game.
Feels like a statement, doesn't it? An absolute statement game. A message to the top seeds. Overlook us at your own peril. We're pretty darn good.
After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield.
Fair catch made at the 25-yard line. The Patriots take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
on first down. St. Clair. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
Second and 9 now. They'll tussle for it, and this is going to be caught. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. His first catch of this wild card game, and it's good for a first down. They'll run on first down. St. Clair. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays.
Well, that last run makes this a 100-yard night. I've loved the way he's hit the holes. He's been quick, he's been decisive, and he's been a whole lot of fun to watch.
So first and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39.
The ball carrier.
It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up second down.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they are playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Now this one to his running back out of the backfield. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. 22 yards on the catch and run, a first down.
And if anyone thinks they're just going to tuck their horns in and pull back off the throttle a little bit, you can forget it. Even with this big third-quarter lead, I think this team's going to continue to take their shots downfield, and there's another completion.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
Oh, that's got to frustrate him a little bit because they nearly got to him there, and it would have been the first sack of the game. Instead, they're able to influence the release, and they did force the incomplete pass.
Third quarter, wild card round. Thanks for being along for the playoff ride with us. Here's 2nd and 10. Now a handoff here to his running back. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive, because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense gets a little bit tired.
And that's when they look up at the scoreboard. Meanwhile, on 3rd down, they take a shot at the end zone, but it's incomplete.
That was a touchdown if he could have hung on. Instead, it was a well-timed collision to jar that one free.
29-yard attempt.
And the 11-year veteran bangs it through, and they're well on their way now as the lead grows even larger. So they put together a good little drive there, but ultimately stalling out in the red zone.
Yeah, I know a lot of people look at it as a little bit of a negative. They didn't get 6 points out of it, right? Didn't get the touchdown. But that's actually okay. They got 3 points, able to give their defense a little bit of rest, let them settle down over there. So all in all, to me, that's a good drive.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. They have been struggling. I would imagine at halftime they went through some possible changes. Well, those changes aren't working, so now where do you go?
I think that now it's much more in their head. And what I mean by that is just what you said. You've gone over the changes. I bet they were pretty clinical at the half, not too emotional. They might need to go to the emotional side because you've got to find something, some spark somewhere. And so far, just being calm hasn't exactly worked.
They need any spark at this point.
First down, Mexico City.
The Pats are going to get there. Down he goes.
Yeah, we talk about players blitzing all the time. I often laugh and sometimes call it just straight-ahead pursuit. What a running start right back to the backfield for him.
Yeah, it really didn't give anybody a chance to get up there and stop him.
No, I mean, that's really, really difficult. You're asking a whole lot anyway, but when he gets that kind of a start and comes through clean, oftentimes the advantage definitely goes to the defensive player.
And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. The offense on third down tonight, just 1 for 3 thus far. They're up against a 3rd-and-1 situation. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he's got the first down yardage as he brings this up to the 47. Call it a 1-yard gain on the play, and it'll give him a fresh set of downs. Off play action. Weber. He's got a man. That's caught. Left sideline.
Complete to number 13.
15 yards through the air and a first down.
Now, how about this throw right here? Had to throw it to the left sideline, and you know the timing's got to be correct on this one. Ball's got to be right where it needs to be, and it was. That's because he had great arm strength on that one, able to drive the football. Quarterbacks love it when they can show off their arms.
He'll be hit down at the 33, 5 yards on the play.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up second
from the gun. Weber.
The Patriots 30.
He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 25. CD, this defense, man, at this rate, they're just having fun out there right now.
And normally with this type of a lead, if you're a starter on defense, you're saying, hey, let the other guys play. But with this going on, no one wants to come out of the game. They all want their shot at picking off a pass.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he's in. Touchdown, Patriots. A great play there. Saving his best for the playoffs with his 3rd touchdown of the game. And the Pats take advantage of field position on the turnover to cash this one in. Carlson now to add the extra point. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead.
Makes the score Patriots 45. Diablos.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
And 10 at their own 30-yard line.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. They are most likely staring at a cold end to their season here in this wild card round. Nothing has gone right so far, and they are, to be frank, in desperation mode now as they begin with a 1st and 10.
To number 15. A gain of 5.
2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on 1st down.
5-yard line.
Operating from the gun, Weber. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
From the gun on 3rd down, Weber. And he comes back with one complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. His first catch of this wild card game, and it's good for a 1st down.
Mexico City.
Now this throw caught left side. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards. On 1st and 10, Weber is going to fire one deep. And this is caught. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1.
1st and goal.
It'll go as an impressive 31-yard gain. They'll try to run this one in. And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that'll bring up a 2nd and goal.
2nd and goal at the 2-yard line.
2 of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal. To throw on 2nd down, Weber. And that is caught. So they're going to see this one to the end. They get a score, but pretty much an exercise in futility right now. Still down big.
A lot of people might call this backyard football. Sometimes just understanding who you've got out wide and who you're going to throw it to. Give him an opportunity to go up and make a play, even when contested. Looks like that one worked out pretty well. The trust factor, in effect.
Point after, right down the middle. As they make the score just a slight bit more respectable here in the final quarter of play. Taken in the end zone. And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25-yard line. The Pats at the line, ready to go. And you'd have to say they have done what they set out to do in this wild card round. It won't get easier from here, of course, but they'll certainly have some momentum built up for when they hit the road in the divisional round next weekend. And he's going to have a Patriots first down as he's got this past the 35 to about the 37. 37-yard line. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10.
Our time. It's our time. Let's go. Let's go. Hey, we got Mike, number 53. Mike, 53. Watch the run. Watch the run. Mike, 53. 53. Mike. Stay with your man.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Patriots with the football as we get you reset. And they have just about put this one on ice as they've got it here, 1st and 10. And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39. He's brought down.
Watching that play unfold and watching him complete it brought back memories of doing all those pursuit drills to make sure you don't over-pursue and let a guy get a cutback lane on you. He did that very well.
You praised him on tape yesterday for the angles that he takes to the ball. Took a great angle right there. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
Let's go, defense. Hey, man up, D. Man up, D. Check. 53 Mike. Check. 53. Come on. Let's go. Let's go. Hey, we got Mike, number 53. Mike, 53. We don't want this.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. Now 3rd down is looming. A pickup of 2 on 1st down and just 1 yard there.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
And 7.
Quit talking about it and bring it. 58, right over there. Right over there. Yeah. Mike, 58, right there.
Clock counting down toward 40 seconds as they take the knee.
Mike, 47. Hey, come on out here. Come get some. Come get some. Come out here. Come get some. He don't want it.
And they take a knee.
Tonight.
And a disappointing way to close out the season. He got into the playoffs but couldn't really make any